Let's talk about what happens when you actually take the risk to do something different. Like I said on my last video, if you haven't seen it, I'll link it up here somewhere. But everything starts in your mind first, and you have to believe in yourself first. So because I went through a phase of where I developed my mind, I literally did so much to develop my mind and get me out of that stuck mode. Like I was in mental prison. Things just really started changing for me. A lot of things started changing for me. Before I get into those, I'll give you a little update about where I am in my journey since I left my job 2 months ago. It's been 2 months since I left my job, and let me tell y'all where I'm at. So do I regret my decision yet? Absolutely not. only thing I regret is not doing it sooner. But no, I absolutely don't regret it. I'm still having a wonderful time out here. Okay, I am realizing that the things that I was scared of or worried about, those are all things that was just stuck in my mind because none of those things happened yet. All the things that I was so afraid of, like I'm just gonna be dead broke, I'm gonna get put out of my house, I'm not gonna be able to maintain my car, I'm not gonna be able to take care of my kids, I'm not gonna be able to do any of these things. None of those things happen. Okay, none of them happen. So yes, I'm still busy working towards building something for myself to have my own stream of income. Right now I am getting unemployment, and that only lasts 6 months, and honestly speaking it's not enough money anyway. So I'm working to build something new. So that's the main thing that has changed for real. The second thing that's really changed is my confidence in myself has grown so much. You think about it, like you make a life altering decision and 2 months later you're still afloat, like you still doing everything that you know you were supposed to do, you still striving and moving up that ladder. Your confidence builds. Like I feel so much better. I feel so much like how I used to feel before I got so stressed out with that job. And y'all wouldn't change this feeling for the world. Like I would not change this for the world. So I know that before you can get to that point of making a huge decision like that, because everybody's not ready to make that decision. It takes time to build the courage to make a decision like that, whatever it is. Even like me trying to grow my social medias. Like I had been off TikTok for a while, and because I'm so very close to getting monetized on this channel, I'm like, these could be additional streams of income for me, or they could be, honestly, the purpose that they're serving for me anyway is to build a community of people that I want around me, the people that I want to help, for benefit for the both of us. It'll help you because I have some experience in some things. I have some tools and products and things like that, like a book. We'll talk about that later. Those things can start to bring in income for me. So why not just take a chance and see what happens? So I've been being consistent on my TikTok really this week. But having this extra time has given me the freedom to just be there. And also I'm building confidence. Like I said in one of my other TikToks, the greatest thing that I'm doing for myself is building confidence in myself. I need to be able to put myself out there more, which I don't do for whatever reason. Because the second I turn this camera on, I just freeze up. Like I don't know what happens to me. So I'm trying to get out of that. So I have been posting a lot more consistently over there. I'm going to continue to do that and build out my content over there and over here. YouTube, I actually tried to go live today on YouTube, and for whatever reason, probably about 7 or 8 minutes into it, it just cut off. So I don't know what happened with that. So I will be doing live, and I'm just trying to put myself out there and get out of my comfort zone. That's what keeps a lot of us stuck for so long, is that when things start to get uncomfortable for us, we don't want to do it no more. Like we quit, we revert back to what we know is working. I don't have that option to do that anymore, so I'm just going all in. Like I said on my previous videos, if you want to change your life, you have to change your mind first. And every time I feel myself getting afraid about something, every time I feel like, no, I'm not going to try that right now, I'm not going to do that right now, I push myself to do it anyway. And all that's going to do is continue to help me feel more comfortable. It's going to continue to help me see that it's okay. Like a lot of the things that we are afraid of, they're okay at the end of the day. The worst don't even happen for real. Okay, so in this video, I want to share with y'all 5 do's and don'ts that I did to help me get to this level in my thinking. So, and I did kind of jot some stuff down. So if y'all see me looking down, that's why. I broke my computer, y'all. I don't know if I told y'all, but I broke my MacBook Pro, and I'm really lost without it. I'm so lost. But anywho, that's something different for a different day. So we'll start with the don'ts first, because those were the easiest for me to remember. Okay, the very first thing to do is do not wait for the perfect timing. That's what I talked about in my last video. You cannot wait for the perfect timing. It's never going to really happen for real. You're like a leprechaun or something if you get that lucky to where all your stars align before you do anything. You cannot wait to the perfect time, because it's never going to happen, and you're going to keep waiting, and time is going to continue to pass. Don't wait. Just go ahead and do it now. You know, a lot of people don't get to accomplish the things that they want to because they keep waiting for the perfect time. Don't be like those people. You just have to convince yourself in your mind, that time not coming, I got to do it now. Just do it now. Don't delay your progress. Don't delay your dreams. Don't delay yourself. Just go ahead and do it. What I had to tell myself is that, you know, Latricia, it don't matter what is going on in your life, whether you got a job or not. Bills are never going anywhere. Responsibilities are never going to stop. Like, you can't give away all of your responsibilities. You just can't, not all of them. And there are going to always be distractions. It don't matter. So just go ahead and do the things you want to do now. Don't wait for the perfect time. Another don't, and I think living in this time with social media and everything like that is very easy for you to do. Do not compare your journey with anybody else's. Do not compare what you have going on to somebody else. Comparison kills momentum, okay? It kills it completely, because you so stuck in your mind trying to figure out or even pay attention to what they're doing, you're losing your own time. Don't worry about what they're doing. And on top of that, you don't know everything that they did to get to where they are. You probably don't even know how long it took them to get to where they are. The one thing that I had to remember and tell myself, they're on a different journey than I am. Even if it looks the same, God got them going this way, he got me going this way. I can't be focused or worried about what they got going on over there. You know, we have to stop looking at people that's already winning. We have to stop looking at people and think that's where we're supposed to be tomorrow. It don't work like that. Like, you got to put in the work. And that's what I tell myself. If you want to be a content creator, if you want to be a full-time entrepreneur, you have to do the work. You don't just get to say, oh, I'm do this, and then everybody flock to you. No, that don't work like that. People have to trust you first, and the only way that they can trust you is if you show up. If you show up and you show them what it is that you do, what you're about, people will start to lean in, and they will start to get into you. Another one that I talk about all the time, which was a very, very big one for me. Do not let fear make your decisions. Like, we do so much, and we also not do so much because of fear. Y'all, fear is not real. Like, fear is believing in something that's not real. You don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea of what's around the decision that you're going to make. Do it because you thought about it. Do it because of logic. Do it for whatever reason, but don't do something because you're scared. Get over it. Like, you just have to get over it. And I know it's a lot easier to say than it is to do. Trust me, I know. Like I was just saying in my last video, fear kind of creeped in my mind for a little minute too, and I had to tell, no, fear, you don't get to run me. You have to do the same thing. You have to punch fear in the face. That's not real. Another big one for me. You cannot stay loyal to the old version of you. Like, the person who you were up until this moment, that's who you were. You needed that person to get you to where you are now, but don't continue to hold on to that and stick with that, because you won't make progress. You won't grow. You know, you have to be okay with outgrowing some habits. You have to be okay with outgrowing some people. It does not feel good at all. Trust me, I've had to cut off some very close people to me because I had to get it in my mind. I'm trying to go up here. I'm trying to go this way. They keep me down here. Is it worth me staying down here? It's not. And it's not worth it, because that's not where I want to be. I'm trying to elevate. And most of the time, people that keep you down, they're not looking to elevate. They're looking to stay exactly the same. So if you want to stay exactly the same, keep your circle exactly the same. I don't want to stay the same. Okay? So I had to cut some people off that just were not growing. They were no longer in alignment with where I'm going. So it was like, I love you from a distance. And the fifth thing that I think is really, really important too, and you know, so many of us do it, but don't quit before you see the progress that you want to make. Do not quit because things are slow, or do not quit because things are not happening in a time that you thought that they would happen. It's okay. Like, time is going to pass anyway. Just continue working. You never know. I know you see a lot of times people would have or they look like overnight successes. It's because they continue to do the thing. They just keep doing it, and one day all their hard work pays off. You could be one of those people, or you can gradually build. Either way it go, as long as you continue to show up, as long as you continue to put in effort and really truly try, you're going to grow. So whatever that thing is that you want to do, don't worry about it if you feel like it's going slow. It's going to grow regardless of the time. Time is going to pass anyway. Don't worry about it. My thing now is just do it and forget it. Do it and forget it. I want to challenge myself too, because I'm still one of those people where when I post a video or whatever, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or whatever, when I post a video, I go in like 30 minutes to see the progress. I'll wait like another hour. I'll see the progress. I'm one of those people that keep checking it. I am going to challenge myself. Listen, when you post a video, you have to wait X amount of time or days or whatever to go back and check. Now, I do need to check, of course, because I need to see the performance and see what I need to do for the next one. But all of that immediate checking, I have that really, really bad. I'll be honest. I have that really bad, and that's a habit that I want to break, because do it and forget it. Keep going. If you stay focused on something that you already did, you slowing down your process, and you slowing down yourself from doing the next thing. Don't worry about it. Just do it. So now that we talked about all the things that you should not do, let's talk about some of the things that you should do. Okay? The very first thing that you should do is watch how you talking to yourself. Don't be that person that beats yourself up over everything. Me, like I said, I'm a recovering perfectionist. I would beat myself up all the time, or I would do something wrong, or something would turn out the way that I don't like it, and the very first thing I would say to myself, like, you so stupid, why would you do that? Or that is so dumb, why would you do that? I had to stop talking to myself like that, because when you continue to tell yourself that, eventually you start to believe it. When you start to tell yourself, I'm never gonna get it right, I'm gonna fail, you start moving like that. Like, you don't move like you're going to be successful. You move in the manner in which you tell yourself. So stop talking to yourself like that. Talk to me nice. Okay? Talk to yourself nice. It's okay. Trust me. When you start talking to yourself and feeding your mind with good stuff, with positive stuff, reinforcing that you are wonderful, you start to make different decisions. If you don't do nothing else, trust me when I say that. So, no more saying this ain't gonna work, or I'm not gonna be able to. No, switch that up and just say, I'm learning how to make this work. I'm figuring out new ways to do this thing, because that's really all it is. You're learning something new, so don't worry about it. Another thing you have to do, and you have to do it now, is start before you're ready. Yeah, I never felt like I was ready to do anything. I just didn't feel like it. So it was like, I can't be a content creator because I don't have the perfect space, or I don't like what I look like, I don't have the right equipment, I don't have this, I don't have that. So it took me a long time to really go full-fledged with doing content. Now I'm sitting in a parking lot at a hospital on my phone, my hair is all sweated out. I would never show up on a camera like that prior to me just saying, no, just do it, because again, the time is never going to be perfect. So you have to figure out what's important to you, and you have to just go forward and make it work. One thing for me that I had to learn and figure out is that you do not have confidence before you start something. You start doing stuff, and then you gain the confidence. It's the other way around other than what we all think. And what I tell myself now is that because I was the person, I was consuming, I was reading a million things, I was studying a bunch of things, I was learning a bunch of different things, because I wanted everything to be right. I was learning about business, accounting, taxes, all this stuff before I actually went all in on my business. And that's why my business is the way that it is now, because I was over preparing for something before I started. You just got to start. You're never going to know everything before you start. You learn as you go. You don't need to know everything before you start. Just know what you need to do to get started, and then you just keep figuring out steps from there. Same thing with YouTube. I don't know half the things that I probably should know, or half the things that I will know if I continue with content, but I'll learn them when I get there. I'll cross those bridges when I get to them. So same thing for my book. I did not write my book because I knew everything, how to write the book. I had no idea what I was doing. And deeper than that, I kept not starting because I'm like, I don't know what people need to hear. I don't know how to arrange this. I don't know what font this should be. I don't know how to format this. I don't know this and I don't know that. And that kept me stuck. And one day it's like, no, just start writing. We'll figure all that out at the end. And that's exactly what happened. So again, let me be your example. That book now, y'all, I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud of the responses I get from the people that have purchased it. If you are a single mom, hear me and hear me clearly, and I'm not telling you because I wrote it. That is the book that you're going to need. If you feel like life is just life don't belong to you anymore, that book is for you. If you feel like you have been buried under responsibility, you don't have any idea of who you are anymore, you don't know what you like outside of your kids or whoever, that book is for you. If you are struggling with trying to figure out who you are, like for me, I didn't even know what I like to do. Okay, so like me, I didn't even know like what I like to do outside of my kids. I didn't ask yourself today, what is it that I like to do, and who am I? You cannot say you're a mom. You cannot say you like anything to do because your kids like it. Truly about you. If you don't know the answer to that question, that book is for you. I'm just telling you the truth. Another thing that I'm learning to do is to celebrate the small things. Celebrate the small wins, y'all. We always look to get to that big thing. Like, yes, we accomplished the goal. Yes, we did that. No, I celebrate everything now. Like, I actually did that. I started that. All right, I posted one video. Am I a content creator? No. Am I monetized? No. But guess what? I did the thing. As long as I keep doing the thing, so I set these little... I do these little, every day I write out like the top 3 things that I want to get accomplished in a day. Now, on a big scale, they look like micro little things. It means nothing. But to me, I'm like, yes, because I know I'm building something. So you have to celebrate the small things too. And that'll make the big thing feel so much better once you go back and look at it. Like, I actually took all of these steps to get to where I wanted to go. Like, that's something to be proud about. Another thing that I know that you need to do to at least make sure your mind is where it needs to be is that you need to protect your environment. You need to protect what you're allowing to enter your mind. You need to protect you need to protect what you are allowing to be fed into your mind. You need to protect yourself from people and their energy and things like that. Like I said, I've had to cut off people because I realize I'm going somewhere. There's a lot of people that doubt you. There's a lot of people that secretly don't want you to succeed. You get on social media and it's a bunch of bashing. You do a lot of comparison. If you got to cut all of that off, cut it off. Because we are what we consume. So if we're consuming negativity all day, what do you think is going to happen for you? What do you think? What do you think is going to happen? You're going to turn out to be the same way. So be careful what you allow to enter into your mind, because those thoughts at some point, they will start to creep in, and that's where they start from. Listen, when somebody give me a bad vibe or a bad feeling, or if I feel like they negative, I'm out. I don't want nothing to do with that. Because I put in too much time and effort into this mind of mine. I don't want no negativity around me because I'm not a negative person. I don't want that to start to infiltrate my mind and start making me spit out garbage. No, absolutely not. And another thing that I had to do, and I'm also still doing in the process, reset when you need to. It's okay. Falling off does not mean that you're failing. And like I said, I'll be honest, that is something that was really hard for me, because once I started something, or once I told people something, if it didn't go the way that I thought it should go or how I planned it to go, I felt like a failure. And it's like, no, I got to stick with this. I got to do this. No. It's okay to reset. Hence why I'm resetting my business. If you had a bad week this week, like I said with my content, I'm trying not to give myself excuses. But like I said, if I had a bad week this week, it's okay. Reset and regroup and get it together for next week. What can we do differently next week that we did not do this week that'll produce a better result? What can I do differently? It's okay to reset. Nobody pays attention anyway. Nobody really cares. That's another thing I'm learning. Nobody really cares the way you think they do. So don't even worry about it. Also, while I'm here, I have a free reset guide on my website for, all the women that just know they need to reset. It's completely free, y'all. I think it's like 5 or 6 pages or something like that. It's completely free. Trust me. Start there. Go on to serenity920.co, and download your free reset guide. I promise it's going to get your wheels turning. You know, it's really, really made to help you get back on track mentally and practically. So just go ahead and do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. If you don't want to purchase the book, that's not where you are right now, that's fine. There's a free tool for you. Go ahead and help yourself. Go get it. It's free. So if you're anything like me and you're in a season of rebuilding or restarting or just starting, your mind is so important. Start there. Start with making sure you're taking care of your mind, making sure you're feeding it positive things, making sure that you allow those good thoughts to manifest. Don't be scared. Don't be scared, because a lot of times we talk ourselves out of a lot of things that we thought that were great things. Don't do that. You got this. Like, you got it. You could do it. Like, I believe in you. If don't nobody else believe in you, I do. Trisha do. Listen, everything that you think you are capable of, you are. You are. I'm going to start to show y'all more of my journey, but trust me, you are so much more capable than you think. And that's the one thing that I've learned through this 2 months after quitting my job. I didn't think that I would be in this position, y'all. I did not think that I would be surviving and still be this happy. I don't stress about anything. I didn't believe I would be here until I had to get my mind together. So I'm telling you, that's where you start. If you're ready to go all in and really, really start to do the work on yourself, serenity920.co. Go ahead and get the book Unmuted and Unbreakable. It will be a great source for you to start there. If you just need to, if you just have an idea, or you just, somebody that just needs a quick reset, go ahead and download my reset guide. When you go onto the website, it's right at the top, reset guide. It's completely free. Go ahead and download that. I promise you, once you start investing in you, your life is going to change like mine is.